All right, everyone, what's going on? Z-Man at Tech here, and thanks once again for tuning into Snoley Games. I know it's been a little bit of a gap when I last uploaded some videos. Though the last sequence of videos I did upload was kind of a barrage of many. But yeah, I had some things going on that I've been readjusting to, so things are a little bit back on track to where I can start uploading again. So today we're going to be looking at Deep Ones, sneak peek, let's play gameplay of Deep Ones. Another one provided to me by Sometimes You. Huge thank you again for providing the code for review purposes, as well as BURP Games, who is the actual developer. Thanks so much. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at this game. And I've actually, on my other account, I've played quite a bit through. I think I definitely still have a good bit to go, but I did get pretty far. And just a brief synopsis of what to expect and kind of what's going on here. I can go ahead and read that to you. It says the main protagonist of the story suffers a crash on his submarine. The great red octopus is the reason of this. His will of destroying every traveler that he encounters may seem unbeatable, but Diver isn't exactly as simple as he looks. So the main character's name is Diver. Pretty simple, I like it. He is encouraged to walk along the bottom of the ocean, plunge into the depths of the darkest corners, to rip and tear through the thick plants of seaweed, and fight with the most unknown creatures of the world that is beneath. Excuse me. Just to get his submarine back in his command. On his path, he will witness many beautiful landscapes of the scenery, and will acquire many trustworthy allies, all of which will also enrich his stories that will be worthy of telling about. Okay, that is, of course, if you'll be able to help him survive and triumph over evil. Okay, cool. So, yeah, kind of a brief synopsis of what to expect. But yeah, without much further ado, let's get it going here. Oh, nope, I don't want to skip it. All right, and I take it that's definitely the red octopus. Oh, going a long way down. Oh, okay, cool. I like the little intro. I didn't notice that before. Kind of a credit steal. Okay. And actually, as you can tell by the art style, it's pretty much heavily influenced by earlier games on a system not played by many, I would say, at least on the West. The ZX Spectrum definitely has that vibe, that look, that whole feel to it, which is super, super retro. I never had a chance to actually play one myself, but I have seen the graphics on them. Um, so yeah, it's pretty cool. All right. So, oh yeah, that's right. As you start, you actually don't have any kind of weapon as of yet. So, kind of just introduces you to everything gradually, like a lot of the other games I've played in this inviting retro style. And the reason I'm trying to dodge that is is quite naturally it will harm you. But I did find out that only what it shoots out harms you. You can actually walk right by that as long as you give it a chance to expel whatever that is that seems to harm you coming out there. Okay. Oh, and I jumped way too early. Good gracious. And as you can see, it's a little rough when it comes to that right there was a checkpoint that I just got, by the way. But it's a little rough when it comes to putting you back a little bit if you haven't, if you somehow missed the checkpoint. So definitely want to grab those as you go through, just like any other game that has a checkpoint system. It's super crucial in this game. I barely scraped by on that. Let's see. Just want to get around those as best I can and as fast I can. Okay. Woo. Oh. Really got to time those jumps. It's the whole physics of the game. It definitely, I definitely can appreciate how they decided to design the physics of the game, keeping close attention to detail as far as you being underwater. Things are going to be a little bit slower. May even appear to have, you know, somewhat of more pull to them. Not a delay, but more of like, you have to put more effort into it because, you know, there's a force holding you back. That being, you know, I guess the forces of gravity and whatnot when you're underwater. Let's see. Oh, that's the checkpoint. Definitely your saving grace. Trust me on that. But yeah, we're gonna play for a good little bit. I'll see how far we can get. At least, you know, being able to grab the weapon, the first weapon you get in the game. Honestly, you have that weapon for quite some time. Not really sure about any kind of upgrade of any kind, but that would be nice. Can I go this way? Okay, there. So we're inside here now. That's right. Like I said, I actually got quite a bit of ways into the game, so I forgot how the beginning goes almost. Let's see. You just gotta walk around these guys because you can't attack them yet. Slide on down here. And the good thing about this is like you gotta what took me a second to kind of get used to was basically, you know, I kept going into it thinking it'd be like a Metroidvania game when it more in fact is actually, the deeper you go is better because it pretty much drives the narrative of the game and so forth. So that being said though, you can't seem to oh, you know what? Well, anyway, you can't seem to go back once you've gone to a certain, you know, depth. So, you know, just keep that in mind. And I'm pretty sure there might be secrets in here. I'm not entirely sure, but because I kind of just breezed through when I got the good bit of distance that I was in. The music kind of reminds me of something I would hear on like Napoleon Dynamite or something, but it's cool. Oh! Alright, one of those easily escapable moments where you just quite naturally have to keep moving. Boom, there you go. I don't exactly feel proud of shooting the turtle in the face, but it's kill or be killed, so. I'm gonna go around here. If I remember correctly, I think we do have to come down here first and make our way across. There we go. But yeah, playability-wise, I haven't really run into any issues, except for, when I got to a certain point, there was, oh, so you can shoot them in the back. There was a point where, I don't want to spoil it, but the types of enemies you encounter are no longer animals, basically. And yeah, this one particular enemy seemed like he was input reading me like nobody's business. And it was a part where I needed to actually get up over some platforms to, progress, and the save point was right in the corner of that. So it was thankfully when you loaded the save, it wasn't so bad. But if you for some reason got chased by this enemy and go underneath, it literally input reads everything as far as moving left and right and trying to come back up. He will take advantage of you. Oh shoot. Okay. Yeah, so don't fall in the quicksand looking stuff. Oh no, maybe you are. Okay, I didn't die. It was actually it looked to be well, it sounded like a checkpoint when I fell through that. Thought I died for a second there. Okay, I remember this part. It could be a little frustrating. The music I actually do like a lot on this part. I also remember correctly, I remember getting chased by a giant shark at some point, and it was pretty rough. Oh yeah, you're supposed to go this way. Okay. So yeah, the jellyfish, do not mess with them. It isn't worth it. Figured that out the hard way. Alright. Oh, I wanted to make it over there, but it didn't work out. I don't think there's much over there anyway. I believe there's a wall at some point. Yeah, I forgot the pattern for that. I'm just gonna have to take the L on that. Whoa, my goodness. You know what? I think it goes up 3 times, then it goes over. Okay. There we go. Oh no, it went over again. Ah! Of course. Let me just get to the next checkpoint before anything bad happens. But yeah, cool thing about the checkpoints too is they replenish your health, thankfully. So, there is some bit of chill when it comes to that. Hoping for the next one pretty soon here. These things, if you're not patient, they will mess you up. And this is probably what's going to kill me. Dang it. Alright, I probably can jump through them, honestly. Let's see. And I jumped right into it. Okay. So, I'm going to get past this part to be able... Alright, I'll take one hit. Just don't want to get did in by that again. And it happened. Oh, and the jellyfish took me. Wow, okay. There we go. Just gotta be more patient. Now this... There we go. I got you. Patience is a virtue. I kind of want to see what's on the other side of that. It looks like a wall. It's not worth taking the hit before I get to that checkpoint. That's literally how you have to see life in this game. It's like, when's the next checkpoint, though? That's what I want to know. It literally leaves you with that feeling, that sense of wonder. Let's see what we got here. Alright, looks like it's the only way to go is down here. Alright. Checkpoint. Thankfully there wasn't a death trap waiting for me down there. I would have been kind of upset about that. Yeah, these balloons will pop immediately. You have just 1 second to actually jump off of them before they blow or pop. So be very careful on those. And at some point, you have to become very dependent on them, and that's pretty frustrating. Okay, so now that I know you can actually shoot them from the back, excuse me, that definitely saves time. Oh! Definitely caught me off guard. Forgot about that little guy. Watch out for these crabs. Some of the stuff is actually a little hard to see if you're not looking close enough. You're like, what attacked me? Oh, got the anglerfish coming in. He's got an interesting sound to him as well. Alright, so this is where we gotta be careful. As I mentioned with the bubbles. There we go. Ah! Okay. I really gotta be careful with those dang puffer fish, man. Oof. Oh, please. I was like, don't do it. Don't get me in the back right when the checkpoint's right there. Ah, I walked too soon. Yeah, so the shooting mechanics, as if you haven't noticed already, are, like I said, I guess according to the atmosphere and whatnot. Ah, dang it. It is, there's definitely some pressure fighting against you, so it would seem it's very slow. You can't really shoot as rapidly, I guess, as one would like to, so just keep that in mind as well. I'm gonna take this vantage point here to, whenever he's not looking, I'll just tap him in the back a couple of times. Okay, yeah, I'll just take that route. As long as I got an area to step on to get up, we're good. Shoot him in the back a couple times. I know it sounds horrible, but thankfully they don't shoot anything at you. But yeah, they pretty much will end you quickly. They lure you in. You know what? I'm gonna take I really need that turtle gone. Let's see. Oh, I made it. Okay, cool. No. Oh! Please. Ah. You know what? Go ahead, anglerfish. Have your fun. I'm past you at this point. I don't even want to fight you. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to get him from behind here. Oh, you know, I would land right on it. That's okay. It is what it is. All right, so just get from the back here. Boom. Oh, come on, man. Give me something. Why is it automatically making me shoot? What's going on with that? I guess I fired that many times out of frustration, and it's still registering my shots. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. We are good to go. Oh, I remember this. It's like a little treasure chest. Nope. You only got me once with that. I was feeling some kind of way about it at first. I was like, okay, let's see how we're doing it. This guy's moving in all of like 2 to 3 frames as far as his animation. I love it. Oh. It's like, yeah, you would have been able to go back that way. Oh, yeah, I think I jumped off of there by accident as well, too. Come to find out I had to shoot all these sharks. Hmm. Come on. Come on. I know there's a demo of this too that you can actually go ahead and download and check it out. I'm not sure exactly how far it lets you get, but so I want to try to give you a little sneak peek at least of what hasn't been seen. Oh! Good gracious. Come on, man. It's my last hit. I really don't want to do that other part again. Go away. Oh! Whoa! Come on. One left. Let's do it. Come here. Come here. Get this work. Alright. So the sucky part is you definitely have to be ready for this part. Because you're going to need to jump on the back of this one of these seahorses. And if you miss... mass hysteria. There we go. Whoa. Okay. There we go. So thankfully there's a bit of chill once you land on it. At this point, it works as a checkpoint. So. And you can actually shoot. I just don't know if it harms them very much. If at all. Like he's just... or she, you know, I don't know. Ah. And it looks at you. It's like, yeah, you know what it is. Come here. All right. But yeah, I don't know. At one point I thought it helped, but honestly, I don't know. I think it just makes it more angry. It's just out of desperation of trying to escape the clutches of the shark. So I'm gonna like not shoot it for a second here and see what happens. You know, I can't resist. I have to press that button. I'm the worst at that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Come on, come on. You know, last time I was using the Joy-Con grip with the... Oh! Oh! I was using the Joy-Con grip with the joystick, and it seemed to be a little more... somewhat difficult, but that's within reason, I guess. Oh, man. I am like, ooh, whoa. This is super close. This is, oh. Oh man, come on. All right. See, what happens is I'm so used to the pressure of having, it just leaves me feeling like I need to press the directional pad harder, or the joystick, whichever I'm using at the time. And then like my thumb actually starts sliding, and it's costing me my life to the shark here. So trying to keep this nice and steady and tight as far as the control. See, that was me trying to readjust my thumb again. I don't know. It is a little more like tighter than I would hope for. But yeah, that's just what it is. And once you get used to it, it's not bad. I tried that last time, so let's keep it going here. If I remember correctly, it shouldn't be. Oh, come on! All right, I'm using the joystick next time. Let's see what happens. I don't know. It may be better, it may not. I'm actually using the Pro controller this time, by the way. It kind of grips the thumb a little better with this joystick, so we'll give it a shot. Yeah, I think I'm doing a lot better this time. It's a little more smooth. It's a lot more block-like, or just straight, I think, with the D-pad. So I think we'll fare better this time. I got a good head start on the shark this time. Just a little bit smoother control, I think. Come on, come on. Like I said, I'm not sure if the shooting helps, but it just feels right. Oh my gosh. Come on. I'm so close. Please don't eat me. I just want to beat this part. Yes. Okay, cool. All right. Thank you, seahorse. And if I remember correctly, this part gets really platformy, so you really gotta exercise patience on this part. And again, I really like the art design, and the music actually gets increasingly better too. I'm loving it. But the art design, like I just love it. You know, like it is colorful to a degree, but you know, it's more of an outline, and but it's still, you know, there's still a good bit of detail that goes into the, you know, I honestly think the animations of the animals and whatnot are a little bit more, you know, detailed than the character, you know, the main character per se. But yeah, I like it a lot. Let's see here. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, this is the one where it goes a little further from you, so you have to really time it. Oh, it actually got closer than I expected it to. So. Okay, now this part took me a while. I'm hoping I can get past it first go around, since I've done it so many times out of failure. So let's see. Yes. All right. Now we're cooking with some grease. Okay. deeper and deeper. Oh, you know what? Yeah. Go ahead and let that do its thing. Yeah, this part took me a while too. Really gotta wait. I think what I did was I waited until, yeah, that eel or whatever it is got here and started traveling that way. Yeah, that's, wow. I don't think it mattered. Dang it. Oh, whoa, yes, yes. Sorry, I got really excited because you have no idea how many times it took me to do that last time. Oh, all right, let's go. Let's go. Revenge. Okay, I need more bubbles. Oh, whoa! Okay. Come on. All right, I'll be patient. Oh, shoot. Come on. I'm not going to chance it. It's a long way down. Okay, you would do that. Yeah, you're going to get shot in the back for that. Come here. Oh, you... Alright. Getting a good ways in. Actually, I'm getting pretty close to where I got to on my other account here. Okay. We've reached the depths to where you can actually start seeing sunken ships. So, yeah, sunken pirate ships and whatnot. So I guess you can kind of see where this is going to go. Now, this beat is pretty cool. I do like this a lot. That bass line really drives it. Oh, there you go. You got your first, you know, introduction to the next enemy, which actually is a set type of ghost pirates. And as far as I've seen, you know, you've got the sword ones, you've got the ones with the guns, and then the further you get, there's actually one that throws dynamite. That kind of defies the, I guess, the laws of how things would, you know, kind of be thrown underwater. But, you know, whatever. I mean, they're ghosts, so I guess they get away with it. But and this is actually also where it gets increasingly more interesting. You know, you kind of leaves you with more questions as far as like, hey, you know, how long have they been down there? What happened to them? When did this happen? Or at least me anyway. This is what I'm thinking when I encounter these enemies. You know, because up until now, I mean, all we had to deal with was enemies. Or I'm sorry, was animals. So, yeah, questions. And, you know, I didn't really look into it too much, but there may even be some lore to this. I believe it might be based off something, so I'll probably have to look deeper into that to kind of, you know, get those questions possibly answered. Or maybe I'm just, you know, thinking too hard. But yeah, yeah, I'm really loving this. You know, like just dang it, the art direction and, you know, the interesting soundtrack and, you know, I love the retro scene. Oh, he's waiting for me. He wants it. Shot in the face, son. Okay. I might not be able to get that second shot off, so. like I said, I may not be able to... Oh! This guy shoots. I need to get rid of him first. And he shoots twice at a time. Or up to that amount. Shoot. There it is. I know I could have left, but I wanted to make sure the job was done. God dang OCD. I'm also wondering about the length of this game. Big boy. Take a lot of hits. It got me. So yeah, unless there actually are secrets in the game, one thing that I guess would definitely be an improvement is the type of weapons that you can actually get. Just for a little variation, especially if the game's not long. But if it is, then and it does have these features, then that's cool. But yeah, I would say I guess if there was any kind of patch that would be released later on, or if there's a sequel in mind for it, definitely more weapon choices would be good. Like maybe some kind of a net where you can actually catch some of those sea creatures, and I don't know, maybe like befriend them or something. Maybe they help you out. Especially if they were trapped or something, and then you like help them out of it. I don't know. I'm just throwing ideas out there. But yeah, there's always more you can add to something. I don't know. I haven't really encountered the perfect game. So just like anything else being perfect, it just it may not be as possible as you would hope it to be. But yeah. Okay, there we go. This by far is my favorite track. I definitely can say that. Ow. No. Okay. Where's the next checkpoint at? Come on. Give it to me. Noticing a lot more ships, or at least pieces of ship. No. Go away. Okay, he's definitely not going away. He's like, you shot me. I'm not going to stop till I get you. And I'm guessing, you have infinite ammo with whatever kind of gun this is. But that's fair. Otherwise, there'd be no way to progress unless you got, other weapon types. Ways to pick up ammo or something. But thankfully, you don't have to worry about that. So. All right. Okay, we're getting pretty close to a boss fight that I do remember getting to, um, and we're basically scraping about. Yeah, we've passed the threshold of 40 minutes. Um, so yeah, once we get on the ship, we'll go ahead and end the gameplay here. Um, and you know, if later on you would like a you know, a continuation of this sneak peek, first look, let's play, I'd be more than happy to continue from this point forward. Yeah, this is actually it's somewhat of a boss fight. It's a bit of a puzzle you have to figure out. So yeah, I'm gonna stop it here, and yeah, big thank you to Sometimes You and BURP Games for you know, providing me this code for the Nintendo Switch version. Really appreciate once again all the support that they've continued to give with me and share and trust me, and look forward to making more content, you know, provided from Sometimes You, and hopefully other developers out there and publishers that feel the same about relationship could be and what it can bring. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate all the support, both existing and continued. And thanks very much. This is Deep Ones, Snoley Games, Z-Man the Tech.